Hi, this is Mark with Right Line Trading. I hope you're having a great weekend. You're staying safe, but also still having a good time. Maybe hanging out with your friends or family. What I wanted to show you is how the revolution signal did on the markets, on a few of the markets that we trade, and also that are very commonly traded. The first is the E-mini, and we don't trade the open, so I just started around 9:33, and we're going to move across. You see, we've got multiple layers of support here, so the system can't trade. It's inhibited from trading. Now, here's our first signal, right here. Now, that's a 9-point move on a 2 Unorenco on 3 contracts. That's about an $1,100 trade. Now, right there, you really could close up for the day if your profit target's $1,000. And that's a stellar trade. You see the pullback. You see that you have both quantitative assessments of correlative markets, both Laguerres, the multi-time frame Laguerre and the chart Laguerre. Background bias is pink. Candle is haloed in magenta. We have order flow. There's separation between the trend and the 15 EMA. Dual dots are dark pink. And down this thing goes like a rocket. You're out on the up close here. And that's going to net you just under 9 points. That's just a terrific trade. Now remember, our goal is not only is to try to get these home runs, but to avoid taking a loser. Now as we move across, we've got support all the way here. There's nothing to trade. We need 4 reds here to take a trade. And order flow. Candle must be haloed in the right color. Only trading dark pink. Now, as you know, if you see a trade that you think is a stellar setup, and for some reason it doesn't give you an entry, you can always open up the cerebral cortex and take a look at the rationale uh, or the reason why the revolution system did not take the trade. It's going to tell you right out. You see here the candle's haloed in the wrong color. And the long-term Laguerre is green. Stops the trade. A lot of movement, but we just can't be captured in a perfect entry. That's almost a terrific down close off an up close. We love to run counter trend traders over, but one of the quantitative markets, the correlative markets here, was yellow and not red. We're moving into the midday, and there's our next trade. There's the up close, there's the down close. The trend is crossing that 15. You've got both quants or correlative market assessments red, both Laguerre's red, background red, order flow, dual dots, down you go. Not a home run trade, but a very, very safe trade, and one that's highly unlikely to mature into a loser. And those are the trades that we're interested in taking. Now, as we move into the end of the day, there's nothing. So two trades on the E-mini, one a huge trade, and one a single or a double, both winners. Now we're going to move to crude oil, another very, very commonly traded future on a 2510 Unorenco. There's nothing here, trading right into support here. There's your first signal. Dual correlative market assessments are both red. The long-term Laguerre is orange, which is fine. It's heading down. Our chart Laguerre is locked at 0. Again, small trade, first target. Good money, no home run, but a winner. Let's just move quickly here. That's it. Just one trade on crude oil. That's all there was to take, and that's all we got. Now, I told you how well the system trades the Qs and the SPY. So I looked at the Qs, and you have a tremendous entry right here. Pink background, dual correlative markets, dual Laguerres, candle halo is magenta, separation between the trend line and the 15. Now, this red line I put in to show approximately where your entry price would be. And it's going to be right around 243. Now, you're not out of the move until the candle halo changes. Stay in. That's one indication to get out. Now, if you bought an at-the-money put right at 242, I actually looked, yeah, right at 243, because you're right here, right off to 243, you would have made 109.78% on that trade. Now, I assessed this with Monday's contract because I'm doing a retrospective analysis. You know, Friday's is expired and gone. But on a Monday contract, we would have made 109.78%. A very good assessment of just how much money you would make if you leverage the QQQ Revolution's entry and bought an option. And you would buy a put, obviously. So it had a tremendous day on Friday. It's very difficult for the system to take a loser because it's so constrained and it needs so many independent variables to align. It's not to say that it doesn't, because we all know that nothing is perfect, at least not yet, although we're working to it. We will obviously never achieve it. But on Friday, we had two great trades on the E-mini, one for over $1,000. We had a single on crude for a first target only, and we had over a 100% winner on the option, on the at-the-money put on the move on the Qs on a 2-minute. And we know we always want to buy an at-the-money. It gives us the most leverage based on the delta and the gamma. And if we buy a Monday position, we know we have the whole week before it's going to expire. So our theta is not going to become a major factor until we get towards the end of the week. But we're taking this as a day trade. We're hopefully going to be in and out. This trade lasted about 45 minutes. So just a short summary of how powerful these entries are. I really hope to see you aboard on Monday. So, again, have a great weekend and be safe and enjoy yourself. Take care, everyone.